Hey everyone, this is Captain Paladin of the Super Paladin Bros, and welcome to a new Let's Play called Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Of course, this is copyrighted 1995. This is a Super Nintendo version. Of course, there is Super Mario Advance 3, which is a GBA version of this game. Now, I will say this for the record, that this is going to be a combined Let's Play of the two series. Which means part of this LP, let's just say most of the LP will be done in the Super Nintendo game, which is you're seeing now. The other side is that you'll be seeing through various parts of the LP is the GBA version. So now, how I plan out doing this Let's Play is that I'm going to do individual stages. Which means each episode is a single stage, which means you will only see a specific stage throughout this entire episode. So these episodes are going to be very short. That's how I plan on be doing this Let's Play. So I know it's probably not right in terms of actually doing the Let's Play, but I wanted to make this, I think, a walkthrough as well as a Let's Play, but you know, you'll probably get a little combination of both. Now, some of this will be done. Most of this LP will be done, of course, in this version, but excuse me. But I will, at the end of this episode, after I do the first stage, you will see the GBA side of what the controls will be for that. But overall, the game is very similarly played, so really there's not much difference except probably quality of music. Now, the reason why I'm doing mostly Super Nintendo is because I like the music quality is better in the Super Nintendo than it is the GBA version. So that's why I'm doing most of this Let's Play in the Super Nintendo. There are, however, some secret stages and there's some bonus things you can do in the GBA version that you cannot do in the other version. And you will be shown, you know, the Super Nintendo will be interrupted from time to time with the GBA version. So keep in mind, this is going to be a combined Let's Play. It's not going to be done like how I did Super Mario Bros. 3, where I did them separately. This is going to be more combined than anything else. So, having said that, let's go ahead and start things off here with the This paradise is Yoshi's Island, where all the Yoshis live. They are all in an uproar over the baby that fell from the sky. Wait, the baby seems to know where he wants to go. The bond between the twins informs each of them where the other is. The Yoshis decide to carry the baby to his destination via a relay system. Now begins adventures for the Yoshis and Baby Mario. Alright, so we got a little introduction here. If Baby Mario falls off Yoshi's back, the countdown timer will begin. When it reaches 0, Chemix Toadies will kidnap Baby Mario. The more little stars you collect, the safer you are. The countdown timer will slowly count back up to 10. Complete a stage by passing Baby Mario to the next Yoshi. So it's kind of like a relay system. So, alright, so back to what I was saying about how I intend to do this. Yeah, part of this will be done. There's some stages I want to be done in the GBA version, and some will be done in this version. Most of it will be done in the Super Nintendo version. I just think the Super Nintendo is a little bit more superior than the GBA version, but in the GBA version there's the secret stages, which I will be do it along the way. So, having said all that, let's go ahead and start our first stage here. Alright. Alright, so we got everything here. Now, I'm going to adjust the controls here because I like hasting. And basically, it's a little different. R is the lock. A is to release, to throw, and Y is to grab and spit out with your tongue. B is jump. I'll show you the controls of the GBA version after I do the first stage in this version. So let's go ahead and get on back to 1-1. Alright, we'll do this, and we'll do 1-1 on the GBA version. Alright, here we go. 1-1. Make eggs. Throw eggs. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Making eggs, just swallow it and emanate, and then press down on your D-pad or control stick, whatever you're using. Grab any Y, press down to make an egg. Now try and throw an egg with press A. Alright. And just like that. Yeah, easy peasy. That's all it is. Special flower. Gather 5 of the one up. They add to the point total. There are also flowers to the goal ring roulette. So basically, there's a goal at the end of each stage where you can get a chance for a bonus stage. So, hasty is once you press and hold A, it gives you that, and once you release, you can release it like that. Throwing eggs, press and hold A to time the cursor move, release A, of course. It will show you different if you had the other controls, of course. Get you guys out of the way. What do you got? Huh? You want to do something? Yeah, well, I'll take care of you. I'll be back for you guys. Just a minute. Alright, so... Now, before I continue on, the start menus is a bit different each time you play this. Now, I'm playing this on the emulator. The Super Nintendo version on the emulator. So, this is kind of different. This is basically the same thing, the same layout. In the GBA version, your lives is cumulative. In this version, if you decide to stop, you would go back to 3 lives regardless of where you were. If you turn the power off on your actual Super Nintendo console, that's what would happen here. But I won't be really doing that because I'll be using save states, of course. And besides, this is a Windows 10 emulator, so if I turn the emulator off, it'll be an automatic save state. It will not turn off the machine itself. So it's just kind of nice. So let's go ahead and do it. All right. So you see those red coins. Those will add to your total too, because now we got 6 of them for 6 points. Alright. Go ahead and go down here. Alright, so what do we got here? Chomp Rock is a useful object. Push it, and it'll roll, rolling over your enemies. If it gets stuck, stand on one edge and it'll stop rolling, assuming you don't get it in a rut or anything like that. So, that's what this is all about. This is kind of relative. There's a very few differences between the 2 versions. That's why you'll see mostly the GBA, the Super Nintendo one. Excuse me. So that's a flower. Actually, I could try and do it. There we go. Just shoot an egg or an enemy up here. Alright, and get you some star points. You'll use this Chomp Rock. Get some coins here. Why don't we just do this? How about that? And this game I have played since I started being a gamer. I tell you, this is one of them. This is one of them. There's been others that kind of got me into gaming, but this is one of them. Alright, so this. But the big difference between this and the GBA version, you have no X and Y. You have L and R, but you have no X, Y. So the controls of the GBA version are a little bit more different than the Super Nintendo one. But everything else is relatively the same. The locations of the red coins, flowers, about the same thing. So really, there's no big difference, except, of course, those bonus stages at the end of the level. You only get the bonus, the secret stages, if you have completed the game, beaten. Almost spoiled it, but you basically, when you beat the final boss, it'll automatically appear. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this guy. It's the flower. Now this flower will appear on all hard surfaces, but you have to have a hard surface below it in order for the flower to grow up. Here, so just a bit of an FYI if you ever play this. That I need to. Alright. That flower. So 5 flowers will get you a 1-up. Okay. These will spit out some eggs every. I think you can carry up to 6 eggs, I believe. I think it is 6. And I think that is the same way for the GBA version. Alright, so if you hear that at the end of the game, after getting the red, that means you've gotten all the red coins on stage. And there are 20 of them in this game, each stage. And yes, I said each stage because you're trying to obtain a perfect score, more or less. Alright, so let's get you up. Thank you. Alright, so let's see. We got everything. So now we can just... And if you land on the flower, you get a bonus game. A bonus challenge. Alright, so tally up your score. And we get 100 points. That means you've perfected the stage like that. Alright, scratch and match, 1-up chance. Scratch 3 boxes to uncover Mario's. Gain 1-up, scratch on. Yeah, like they invent gambling in this game. Way to teach the kids gambling. Seriously. Alright, so we got 1 there, so that's all that matters. Let's go here. Well, that's a toady, but... About there. Oh, we got 2! Yay! Alright. So, that is all we're going to do for the Super Nintendo. This is all we're going to do for the Super Nintendo version. I am going to go ahead and switch on over to the GBA version, get you a little feel of what the GBA version is. So this is going to be a kind of a extended one stage here, but I want to give the impressions of both of them, but both of them will be definitely Let's Played for sure. So, alright, so I will see you guys in the GBA version. Alright, now we're here at 1-1 for the GBA, so let's get going. Alright, this is about the same thing. I'll kind of give you a little tour of what we're going to be doing for this LP. But this is the GBA version. Now, the controls are a little bit different for this one. And you'll notice the background is a little bit more vibrant, but the audio, I think, it sucks. That's my opinion of it, but here we go. We got the same controls, same thing, really. The font's a little bit different. Press R to throw eggs, and this is also set to hasty. Kind of a little bit of difference here. Not much in terms of, game through. Now, in the GBA version, you press select, or if you're playing the Wii U Virtual Console, you got notice there on the top says World 1. Those are the cumulative points that it is for each world. In the GBA version, there's a total of 1,000 points possible. Now, in the Super Nintendo version, the extra stages are not required to get a perfect score, to 100% it. However, in the GBA version, they are required to get to 100%. Of course, in this version, you got the World 1-1 high score right below it, and of course, they got the subdivisions there. And notice the bottom right, you got 4 item slots, but of course, they move to the sides, and this is my completed game, which I've already done, minus a few stages that we'll be doing on this version. So let's kind of get out of this. So yeah, not a whole lot is different. I think the colors are a little bit more vibrant than before. But of course, the music is going to be a little bit, awkward. I think it's a little bit not exactly up to Super Nintendo specs, of course, but I mean, same way with Mario 3, the Super Mario Bros. 3. I believe that's Mario Advance 4, if I'm not mistaken. But, same as before, you gotta get these star points, and you gotta get 30 points. Really, the gameplay is, I think, differs from Mario 3 Advance. The Mario 3, I think in some respects they made a Mario 3 a little bit easier in the Game Boy compared to this version. But here we got this. Chomp Rock is a useful thing. Push it. We already know about this. So rock and roll. Did you get it? Okay, whatever. Alright, so we got this. Just kind of get all your... Well, I didn't mean to do that, but... Alright, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to eat them. Pause. Alright, well, the next best thing is to actually use an egg. There we go. Now, in this game, there is no X and Y button. So basically, A is your sole jump button, your jump functions, and B is your Y function on your Super Nintendo. So there's a big difference between the Super Nintendo and the GBA versions. The only exception that this version is a little bit more superior because they added level design. Of course, they added a couple levels to keep their players entertained for a little bit. They didn't add it to the Super Nintendo, but which is totally okay. I'm wondering if someone will actually make a hack that would include the secret levels, but who's to know? If you know what I'm saying. Forget. That was a little Windows alert right there, but whatever. Get rid of you. So yeah, they kind of changed the sounds a little bit. Added a few colors to this game, but I don't know. I think I like the 16-bit graphics a little bit better compared to this one. I think there will be a future world where I might have to show you. It might be 1.8, where I'll also show a little bit of the GBA version. So kind of be prepared for that one as well. Alright, get that again. Excuse me. And notice how many lives I have. Just take a little bottom. 325. You can't go that high in a Super Nintendo, but there's a reason why I'm keeping this file. Is because, whenever we do those secret levels, I'm going to need a lot of lives. Rest assured, I'm going to need the extra lives. Alright, so we got 30 points. It's not bad. But I'm not as concerned about getting extra points, getting everything, because really, I've already done this on the other version. Let's rock and roll! That's an extra. Some more star points if you need them. They turn into coins. Get rid of some extra eggs here, and I do believe I have everything. Yep, so there we go. Alright. Oh, no bonus, but that's okay. I'm already set for secret levels. I've already got some items in stock for us, and I got a lot of items there, but that's already got 100 points, so we're all good with that. So that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the extended video of this, but showing both the GBA and the Super Nintendo. And next time I will do GBA version is stage 1-6. There's reasons for it, which I will go into it later. But for now, I'm out of time. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, also subscribe. Check out the playlist section at superpaladinbros.com, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.